So this is the first time I'm trying this vlog thing without Ashley. So if it's a little bit cringeworthy, I'm sorry. Ashley, actually, she's hurt herself quite badly. She might have torn a tendon in her knee, I think, and she can't really bring her leg back like this now. So we're going to get her to a doctor tomorrow and make sure she's okay. I'm a little bit worried about her. But now I'm off to go to this trampoline park, which is apparently really cool in our city, and I'm going with some friends of ours from here. So you guys will meet them. I'm going there by a subway now, and I'm gonna go to the other side of town and go on this trampoline park place. So a question that we had when we first got here, with Google Maps being banned and Google in general being banned, how do you find your way around in China? So we have Apple Maps, and Apple Maps is the most reliable in China because it takes into consideration all the public transport. So it knows all the routes of the trains, the buses. I basically find the location of the place I want to go, and then I will type it in on Apple Maps, and Apple Maps will say, okay, you take this train and you get off at this stop, and you take this bus, and it will take you X amount of minutes. So that's how we get around in China. We use Apple Maps to direct ourselves. People complain about like traffic and sitting in traffic in a car. This is literal people traffic. Everyone's got somewhere to go, everyone's trying to go somewhere. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so this is like lunchtime traffic. So after one subway ride on Trampoline, transferring to subway line 2, and sitting on there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, being cramped and sat on top of by people and stood on and shit, I have now arrived at this park area that I was meant to get to. But now my internet on my phone and the internet on Ashley's phone that I have and I'm filming on isn't working, and I now have no idea how to get to the next place I'm supposed to get. So I need to find some Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. I'm in a Hollyland now. Hollyland is like a French pastry shop, and they speak English, and we have Wi-Fi and English menus and everything, so it's like a little solace in the confusion that is China for me right now. So my internet hasn't been working, which means I have no directions, no ability to translate, no ability to pay for anything, and no ability to communicate with any of the people I'm meeting. So I don't really know how I was going to find them until I stumbled onto this Hollyland now, and I can use their Wi-Fi and figure my shit out and meet up with the other people now. Some of the issues, they're not really issues, but some of the differences you feel when you're in China is the confusion. Like, people are quite different culturally. They do things differently here, but also everything is in Chinese. Obviously, it's China, so I can't read and understand the signs. I don't know where I am half the time. You don't know where you're going, so you need a phone, you need internet in order to have direction and to know where you're going, what you're doing, and all of that. So without it, you're pretty lost. And another thing is, if you're claustrophobic, China's not the place for you, because there's just so many people. There's constantly people rubbing shoulders with you, and constantly people like breathing on you, standing on you. If you're in a subway in a confined space with so many people, you can just imagine what it feels like to breathe in other people's air all the time. And before I came to China, I saw people wearing a face mask. I thought it was because of the pollution, but it's not because of the pollution, but more so people don't want to breathe in other people's air. So because of that, they wear the face mask. And it's kind of gross if you think about it, but it is what it is, and it comes with the huge crowds. I mean, they say China's population is about 1.4 billion people, but I think it's even more than that. So yeah, you either love it or hate it, and you have to put up with it either way. So yeah. But anyway, now I'm waiting for Sebastian at Hollyland, and I got a little cocoa. And we're gonna go from here to the trampoline park and have a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. Sebastian's from Canada, so I'll introduce you guys to him just now. And yeah, but not having my partner in crime with me, having Ash with me, is a little bit weird. I hope that she's doing okay. She's really hurt her knee, and she can barely walk, she can't put pressure on it, so obviously going to a trampoline park wouldn't be a good idea. I'm also not letting her go to gym, because she's like, I can still go to gym and train arms and that, and I was like, just let your leg rest and don't put any pressure on it at all, and let's see if the swelling goes down, if the pain goes away. Just give it some time. And she's gonna go see a doctor tomorrow, and they're gonna either tell her what's happened. Has she torn a muscle? Has she torn a tendon? Like, what's going on with her knee? And yeah, they don't know if she's okay. So obviously I'm a little bit worried about her. I just hope that it's nothing serious and she's doing okay. So we got quite lost. We are looking for Lauren, who's our friend who's taken us to a trampoline park, and we found this sports center with a huge indoor fucking soccer field, and this is on the second floor of a building. Can you believe it? So yeah, we're just exploring this, and hopefully we'll find the trampoline park soon. So we've just found the place. Apparently it's down here somewhere, right, Bas? Say hello.
Hello, hello.
This is my friend Sebastian. He was real, I didn't make him up. And yeah, so we're going to the trampoline place, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. We're inside. This is what it looks like. There's a ton of people in here. It looks freaking epic. So we're gonna get involved, get sweaty. The sea bass is swimming out of the sea of bricks. What's your impression of a trampoline park in China? What do you think?
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we've been told that we're not allowed to do, we're jump up this wall. And the guy came to us and he was like, no. So we stopped doing that and then we played some basketball. And now we're gonna do this. What do you call this? Foofy slide?
Zip line.
A zip line. We would say a foofy slide. So yeah, South African word. So yeah, we're gonna give this a bash and then you'll check it out.
Here we go. Michael's doing the Velcro wall.
Let's see if this works. I look like a bumblebee.
Yeah. You're in.
Okay, I'm in.
You're in.
You think he's gonna do it?
You want to do it?
I don't know.
Go, go, go. Hey!
Oh!
Try it again. Higher. Higher, let's see.
Got it. Yes! Well done.
Good one.
Dude! One more.
Our adventure's over. My voice is a bit shot from screaming and shouting. It was a disco bike. It was a really good time. Everyone came out and we had a really good time, but I'm trying to get home now and my phone still isn't working, so I have no directions and I cannot pay for a cab to get home, so I need to walk around this area and try and find my way to the nearest subway or metro stop and then take a train home. So I just hope I can do it before the sun goes down and it starts to get quite cold, because I'm wearing shorts and I'll probably get pretty damn cold, so wish me luck. So after asking some locals for help and trying to figure out how to get back, they pointed me to take a bus, so now I'm standing on the street waiting for the 162 bus, and they said it should take me to my area, so let's see if they're right or if I end up somewhere else.